Good morning and welcome to First Friday Lunch. Hopefully this finds you well. I am either at the lakes or on my way back from the lakes. So I'm recording this on Monday, August 28th, and I'm hoping we're going to go down to the lakes on either Wednesday or Thursday because those are going to be very hot here at the farm. So my theme for today is back to school, and a lot of students have already gone back. Some go mid-August, late August, but in Minnesota, they don't start until after Labor Day, and that's sort of true for a few schools around the area that they don't really get into school until after Labor Day. So, and happy Labor Day weekend if you are all starting that. So anyway, so I always look at September as like back to school as a reset for my writing, because we've just finished working for the year, and so because we work basically June through August, sometimes a little bit in September but not very much, but pretty much a little bit in June, but July and August are our big work months. So we're usually done, and at the end of the month I have a founders retreat down in Salt Lake City, Utah this year, or that's where I'm flying into. We're actually going to be outside of the city, but that's something that I do every September and the last full weekend. So it's a reset. It kind of helps me evaluate stuff. I try and finish up projects. Sometimes I start projects. I actually got the idea for the Nude Eye Alibi, which is in the Welcome to FM Falls anthology, at that retreat last year. So that's a thing that sort of helps me reset. The other thing that's kind of exciting for me is I am going to release my Regency. So I'm going to be doing a lot of planning in September and October because I'd like to release it on my birthday, which is October 26th. And so I've got to, right now what I'm doing is I'm going through and I'm listening to it on my computer. I'm having it read me the chapters, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do the formatting myself in Atticus, and I'm going to buy the cover art, and I think I'm going to be using Melody Simmons. I will put her link down below if you're interested. And then I'm going to send it out to proofers, and I know my daughter Kendra is going to proof it for me, but she wants a physical copy, so I'll order like the 5 proofs you can order from Amazon. But yeah, I'm hoping to have like the cover release and pre-order set up by October 1st, so I have to go and do that. The other thing is we're going to probably be putting our older dog Kaiser down, I think the 8th or the 11th, I don't know. He's on medication right now, so it's going to be kind of when that medication runs out that we're going to bring him in and put him down. But he has lost so much weight, and I think he's having I don't think he's having bad days, but he's not having good days. You know, he's just kind of there. And so, with that, I'm going to probably be working more in my office. Right now, I work downstairs, either in the dining room or the kitchen, because he can't do stairs anymore. So I'll usually sit with him, and he likes to be with me when I'm working. But once I'm in my office, I think what I might do is I'm going to bring back Kanban boards, because I was using those a lot. And I do find they're helpful to get done, but if I don't see it every day, which has been the case for pretty much the last year, I don't do stuff that's on them. So I think I'll be setting one of those up as well to help with this whole production of this book, basically. So like I said, right now I'm reading through it. Then once I'm done with that, I'm going to format it and get it I'm going to start the upload process and probably set up the pre-orders, but I don't want to do that till I have the cover. So once I get all that done, then I will go ahead and release that. The other thing I've got going on is middle of October. I go to ValleyCon every year. I am going to be going this year as well. I may have proof copies of my book. I may actually have the actual copies. I don't think so, but you never know. But I might have proof copies that I'll give out to people if they're interested or whatever, so I can hopefully get some reviews. That's the other thing, is I need to schedule a release party or release week or whatever. I think I'll do that with Silver Dagger promotions. Silver Dagger Reviews. I don't remember what the name is, but so I use them for The Courtesan of Constantinople, and it kind of helped me get reviews, and it kind of helped me uptick also on Amazon without having to pay for the ads and stuff, which I'm sort of anti-paying of the ads, because I've heard a lot of people, I know a lot of people who use advertising, but to me it sounds like the amount of money that you make, and maybe it depends on how new your book is, because I think in some sense new releases, the algorithm works in your favor anyway, and you get pushed kind of up to the top. I don't think I'm going to do Kindle wide or do Kindle Unlimited. I think I'm going to go wide with this book, just because most of my readers tend to be library readers anyway. I get a lot of readers on Hoopla. If you have access to Hoopla and you want to read my books, go ahead and download the book, because I do get paid a little bit of money every time somebody downloads the book. So, and you don't have to pay for it. So I still get paid, but you don't have to pay for it. So it's a good deal. But I think what I'm going to do is go wide with this book, because I think that I tend to have readers outside of Amazon. So I don't have a lot of, I have readers in Amazon. Amazon tends to be where a lot of readers are, but I have a significant amount outside that I don't want to limit the number of people that I have that would read this book. Plus, I kind of want to capitalize on my name. That is, I've debated too, like, should I have a different name for these books? Should I not have Tina Holland? But then I thought, no, I should at least capitalize. I know it's going to mess with the algorithms, at least in Amazon, but if I'm going wide anyway, I don't know that the algorithms are going to play into my favor anyway. Like, I think if you're in Kindle Unlimited, and that's where you're going to be for whatever, I think you probably don't want to mess with those algorithms, but I think if you're wide, it's already problematic. So I kind of want people to recognize my name, and I think this story will have, it's within what I would normally write anyway, so my readers might like even a historical. So anyway, back to, I'm going to ValleyCon, and so I'm hoping I'll be selling my normal books. I'll have Alchemist of Archangel, because I just got print editions of those done, so I'll have probably a few copies of those for ValleyCon, and then some other events that I've got coming up with the Moorhead Friends Writing Group. And at ValleyCon, I am going to be selling for my friend Peg, who writes as M.A. Depp. I'm going to be selling Alpha Andros Failsafe, and this is the first in, I don't know how many books she's got, if it's going to be 3 or 5, but I know she's working on book 2. So this is like a sci-fi thriller about AI technology, kind of. So I could read the back of this here. Let's see. I don't know that I will. Okay, I'll just read this bottom piece. Alpha Andros Failsafe explores the relationship between humans and evolving technology in a hypothetical future where AI walks the streets of a small college town in Colorado, inspired by early robot stories, including Bailey's Soul of the Robot and Williamson's The Humanoids. M.A. Depp explores the what-ifs of machine learning, sentience, and the potential for artificial intelligence to save us from ourselves if it doesn't destroy us first. So that's kind of the baseline of Alpha Andros. So this, I've helped her critique this, like parts of this first book, because she's in my critique group, and really good. It's really well written. So if this is something that would be of interest to you, I recommend it's available on Amazon right now, and you could put it on your Kindle, or if you're going to be at ValleyCon and this is of interest to you, you can go ahead and pick it up for me. So that's kind of what I've got going on there. And then I think that's everything I have for today. Maybe it's going to be pretty short, just because I'm not here to answer questions or anything like that. But I will say that as part of this, me publishing my first book, I'm going to maybe do some videos around formatting, around picking cover art, around those sorts of things. And I think I might put them on Mondays, like Mentor Monday, I might call it, and just to show you guys how I work that process. So our next First Friday lunch is going to be October 6th at 11:30. So go ahead and pencil me in for lunch.